Shalom, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem HaKadosh, double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Shalom to Allah can preaching His word in truth and in sincerity and in faith. This is the brother Yeshaya, back with another lesson, and the title of the lesson is going to be "You Are the Company You Keep." Right, just going into the fact how, being around the wrong people, right, can either affect you in a positive way or it can affect you in a negative way, right? Because energy is contagious, right? Because whatever energy or whatever spirit that person is pushing out there, right, that spirit can get on you, right? If they're pushing out a worldly carnal spirit, then you can become worldly carnal, right? They're always in the spirit of fighting, right? Always in the spirit of just partaking in carnality, right? That same spirit can overtake you, right? Or if they're pushing out a spiritual spirit, right? If they're being spiritual, right, always speaking about the word, right, always focus on the Heavenly Father, then that same spirit will rub off on you. Or if the person has a strong work ethic, right, especially as it pertains to the truth, the brother always want to do lessons, the brother always want to study. Or you may have vice versa, somebody who's always lazy, right, don't want to do the lessons, don't want to study, right? That same spirit can get on you, and being aware, because how many men, right, have we seen in the past that were led astray by those that was around them, right? So brothers have to be very cognizant of the individuals that are around us. In chapter 9 verse 4, take ye heed every one of his neighbor, and trust ye not in any brother, for every brother will utterly supplant, and every neighbor will walk with slanders. Yeah, so we have to take heed of even those that are in this truth, right? Those that we consider brothers. Because how many countless examples have we had where men fell out and they led other men astray, right? Because the wicked carnal spirit that they was pushing out there overtook those other individuals, right? So you have to even be careful of those that call themselves brothers, right? That pretend to be serving the Heavenly Father when really they're just serving their own carnal desires, right? So you have to be careful of those that are around you. So this the book of Proverbs chapter 13 verse 20 says, he that walketh with wise men shall be wise. Yeah, and it's important to walk with wise men. And who is considered a wise man? Though the men that are serving the Heavenly Father, the men that are keeping his laws, statutes, and commandments to the best of their ability, and those that are applying the scriptures, right? That's what makes a man wise, right? I believe it speaks about in Psalms, the 119th chapter, right? It says, he that walketh with wise men shall be wise, but a companion of fools shall be destroyed. Yeah, if you are a companion of fools, you're gonna do what they do, right? As the saying goes, monkey see, monkey do, right? If you see somebody's always in a contentious spirit, right? That spirit can overtake you. Right now, you arguing with people, you calling people out their names, right? The same thing they're doing, you're doing. Or if they're in a slothful spirit, right? The never want to never want to do lessons, right? Never want to study, right? Always want to do carnal things, maybe watch some sports, some basketball, right? Some football, which there's nothing wrong with doing any of those things, but it's about prioritizing the truth come first before anything else. But if they're always putting worldly and carnal things before the truth, right, that is a very foolish thing to do, right? And then you could start being in that same spirit, right? Putting worldly carnal things before serving the Heavenly Father, right? So we cannot be a companion of fools. It says, he that walketh with wise men shall be wise, but a companion of fools shall be destroyed. Yeah, because when they do foolish things, you likewise are also going to do foolish things. This is 1 Corinthians chapter 15, verse 33. It says, be not deceived, evil communications corrupt good manners. Yes, somebody's evil conduct, right? Whether it be their words or their actions, right, can corrupt good manners. Yeah, it corrupts, what you do, right? Because they have the saying, misery loves company. Not only are they going to do wicked carnal things, but they also want you to partake in it, right? So this is the book of Psalms, chapter 119, verse 63. It says, I am a companion of all them that fear thee. Yeah, that's who you should, be keep company with, right? Those that fear the Heavenly Father, those that fear the consequences of breaking His laws, statutes, and commandments, right? Because then the same fear that you have, the same fear that they have, right? That fear, will be instilled in you also, right? And vice versa. He says, I am a companion, because you can warn one another when a brother is going to do something that's unwise or something that goes against the law, statutes, and commandments of the Heavenly Father. You can warn that brother, and also vice versa. He can warn you, right? That's why it's good to be a companion of those that fear the Heavenly Father. It says, I am a companion of all them that fear thee, and of them that keep thy precepts, right? So that's very important. So this is the book of Proverbs 27, verse 17. It says, iron sharpeneth iron, so a man sharpeneth the countenance of his friend. Yeah, so the if you accompany with those that are wise, right, you will become that much more wiser. The wisdom that they have, they're able to impart it unto you, and you're able to impart it unto them, right? There might be certain precepts that you didn't know, and a brother might tell you that certain precept, right? Whether it be in conversation, or whether you brothers were doing a lesson together, right? Or the brother might bring out certain definitions that you weren't aware of, right? Or a breakdown that you didn't fully understand, and the brother might help, break it down, in an easier way to you, right? And vice versa. That's why it says, iron sharpeneth iron, so a man sharpeneth the countenance of his friend, right? We each teach each other, and everyone learns from one another, right? That's what this truth is about. Right, as it speaks about in Psalms, the 133rd chapter, it says, "It is beautiful for brethren to dwell in unity." Right, because we're able, when we do that, we're able to strengthen one another, and we're able to grow in this truth. Right, but you have to make sure you're growing with the right individuals. Right, because you see, using basketball as a reference, right? You see certain people, right, when they go on certain teams, either they change for the better or they change for the worse. Now it's all about the culture of the team, right? I could use Kevin Durant as an example, right? When he was on Oklahoma City Thunder, when he was on the Thunder, right, he was very, as it pertains to defense, and also as it pertained to playing team basketball, he wasn't with none of that. He hated team basketball, and he hated playing defense. But then when he got on the Golden State, right, he learned to play team ball somewhat, right, and he also learned to play defense, right. But then once he left, he threw both of those things out the window, right? And the man don't play no defense, and he don't play no team ball. So it's all about the culture of the individuals that are around you. If you're around brothers, if you're around like-minded men, brothers that that are passionate for this truth, right? Brothers that are hardworking for this truth and serving out of one, right? Then you'll be of that same spirit. But if you're around a bunch of men that are slothful, they don't want to go to practice, right? They don't want to read, right? They don't want to study, right? That same spirit will be upon you. So this is the book of Ecclesiasticus, chapter 37, verse 12. It says, but be continually with a godly man, whom thou knowest to keep the commandments of the Lord, whose mind is according to thy mind, and will sorrow with thee if thou shalt miscarry. Yeah, so we have to be continually with a godly man. It says, whom thou knowest to keep the commandments of the Lord. Yeah, so those are the brothers that we should company with, those that are walking in the spirit of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, those that are sincere, right? Not someone that's pretending, right? And not someone that's, openly, breaking the law, statutes, and commandments of the Heavenly Father. Not someone that's going against what the scriptures say, right? So it's very important for brothers to know how contagious energy can be, right? Whatever the spirit that person is pushing out there will eventually try to seep into you. So it's best not to even, be amongst, those individuals. I believe in Romans, Romans the 16th chapter. Matter of fact, let me read off of my phone. I just remembered I'm not connected to the internet, but Romans 16 and 17, I believe. Yeah, this is Romans chapter 16, verse 17. It says, now I beseech you, brethren, mark them which cause divisions and offenses contrary to the doctrine which ye have learned, and avoid them. Yeah, so it's best to just avoid that person, right? Instead of, fighting tooth and nail for their wicked and carnal spirit not to jump on you. It's best just to avoid them, right? Just not to be around them, right? And be around like-minded men that are sincerely serving the Heavenly Father. All right, Lord willing, this video was edifying. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem HaKadosh, double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Shalom to Allah, preaching His word in truth and sincerity and in faith. Shalom.